Coming up on News Valdosta, the Lowndes County Board of Education discusses some big budget news.
Kayla Jordan has a look at our weather while Shelby Mitchell gives us a rundown on local sports.
Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Erica Bacon.
And I'm Chandler Jackson. Last night, the Valdosta Board of Education discussed its budget. Lars Leader from the Scintilla Charter Academy School extended an invitation to the board members and administrators to work together with him for the upcoming charter petition. Bob Jones, Finance Director of the school board, discussed several projects that the budget will be spent on. Some of these projects include construction of the Newbern Middle School, updating school computers, and buying new school buses. Another important detail that was discussed in the meeting is the introduction to telemed, which is a 24/7 service that doctors will use, and it will also be available to employees.
Valdosta City Elementary School students will need to return from spring break refreshed and prepared to start taking the CRCT tomorrow. Testing will continue throughout this week and finish on next Tuesday. Students will take reading, English, and math on the first 3 days of testing and science and social studies on the final 2 days. The CRCT stands for Criterion Reference Competency Test and measures students' aptitude to determine students' weaknesses and strengths and observe how their scores compare with other Georgia schools.
The Lowndes County School Board also held its board meeting last night in Hahira. We go to reporter Olivia Steen for more on the story.
The Lowndes County School Board had their monthly board meeting this past Monday at 6 p.m. at Hahira Middle School.
Every month, the Lowndes County Board of Education visits a different school in the district for their board meeting. It takes the board an entire year to visit every school. The meetings usually start off with an open question and answer session for the teachers at the schools. These meetings are geared toward the faculty at the school and gives them a chance to be heard and have their questions answered.
It's a very important way for the elected officials to touch base with their constituents and on a first-hand, face-to-face basis.
Light refreshments are also served to show appreciation to the staff members. After the question and answer session, the teachers are free to leave and the school board has their work session. This is where the board receives an update on the school, but also proposals of requests. New projectors, school meal prices for the next year, and summer projects were up for discussion. After the work session, the board deliberates in a private executive session about the topics of discussion. They vote on these topics the next Monday in another board meeting.
Anything during work session night, it's mainly just that, a chance for things to be presented, for us to have a week to look it over, ask questions, clarification, anything like that.
Board meetings are open to anyone wanting to get more involved within the Lowndes County school system. With News Valdosta, I'm Olivia Steen.
The Lowndes County NAACP recently hosted a mass meeting to welcome the NAACP state president. Here's reporter Ryan Saylor with more.
The Lowndes County NAACP branch hosted a mass meeting and sent out invitations to the elected officials and qualified candidates to be in attendance to meet the NAACP president, Francis Johnson. The meeting has several events, including musical selections for the Hebrew Boys of Valdosta and Mayor John Gale giving Francis Johnson an honorary gift from the city of Valdosta.
It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight on behalf of the city. I look forward to the remainder of the meeting, and I do have one little thing to do since the state president of the NAACP is here. Francis Johnson. I have a little token of the city's appreciation.
Francis Johnson spoke about several important issues that are affecting Valdosta, including the Kendra Johnson case and how to get the community more involved in politics in South Georgia. I spoke with the incumbent candidate, Commissioner DeMarcus Marshall of District 4, and what he plans to do in order to get people to vote for him in the upcoming election.
Just as when I was running for office, my number one goal was to write down the issues and complaints, and find out exactly what was on the mind of the citizens. From day one, when I began campaigning 2.5 years ago or so, I stepped to the door of individuals and I asked them, what are your issues? Which direction you like to see this county go in?
April is now halfway through, and there's still time to register for this election. However, the deadline is April 21st, which is also the date for the early voting for this upcoming election. The last day to vote for this upcoming election is on April 21st, so you haven't registered already, be sure to register if you want to make a difference. For News Valdosta, I'm Ryan Saylor.
Yesterday, Governor Nathan Deal signed a bill that restored Georgia's sales tax holidays. There will be 2 days of tax-free shopping on back-to-school items and 3 days on energy-efficient appliances. Tax-free days will begin August 1st and 2nd and go through October 3rd and 5th.
Speaking of taxes, today is the last day to file your state and federal taxes. Penalties will be enforced April 16th. If you file late, you can receive a maximum penalty of 25% of your original tax bill. If you fail to pay the penalty, 0.5% of your unpaid taxes for every month you don't pay will be charged to your bill. Extensions can be requested. However, 90% of your tax bill must be paid today in order to avoid tax penalties.
Coming up, Governor Deal comes out in favor of cannabis oil for health care.
And the local hospital has a new leadership team. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Valdosta State University, encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics.
All in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Governor Nathan Deal last week paved the way for the safe and legal use of cannabis oil by Georgia children who are hurting from epileptic disorders. Governor Deal and his team want Georgia Regents University to work with a private pharmaceutical company that has developed a purified liquid cannabinoid currently in the FDA testing phase. Georgia may go forth with the second clinical trial at GRU with the National Institute on Drug Abuse.
The South Georgia Medical Center has appointed Julie Haskins and Mandy McMillan as their new leaders. Julie Haskins, former Administrative Director of Accounting, will be in charge of any and all accounting functions for all SGMC campuses, such as Hospice of South Georgia, Langdale Place, and the SGMC Foundation. Mandy McMillan is the Director of Financial Planning, and she will manage a few responsibilities, such as financial planning and reporting operational benchmarking for SGMC and its campuses.
The Valdosta Chamber of Commerce held its 5th annual Chamber Choice Awards to honor businesses for their success in 2013. News Valdosta reporter Shelby Mitchell has more.
Valdosta business professionals and community members gathered for the 2014 Chamber Choice Awards presented by Citizens Community Bank to recognize outstanding businesses and their success from 2013. The red carpet affair included award presentations to the Ambassador of the Year, Young Professional of the Year, Members' Choice Award, Big Thinker Award, and Small Business of the Year.
It was special tonight to get the award because it's my father, if he were alive, would be his 87th birthday. The values he instilled, he said after he left the other company that he wanted to create a company that he would like to work for, and I think and hope we've done that.
Fresh Beginnings passed the torch to this year's Big Thinker winner, Steele's Jewelry.
Oh, it was so exciting. It was really a lot of fun because there was no pressure, of course, and it was just a real honor to be able to pass the torch on to this year's winners.
Ambassador of the Year was presented to Gerald Aldridge of New Hire Solution. Young Professional of the Year went to Angela Hobby of Wiregrass Technical College, and the Chamber Choice Award was presented to Newbern Family Dental Practice.
The 2014 Chamber Choice Awards honored prestigious businesses in the Valdosta community. Businesses can now take what they've gained from the Chamber and work towards next year's awards. Reporting for News Valdosta, I'm Shelby Mitchell.
Valdosta residents are encouraged to attend today's City Council work session. The meeting is scheduled for 5:30 p.m. on the second floor of City Hall. These work sessions allow council members to discuss agenda items and special presentations for the upcoming City Council meeting.
How would you like to improve your health? News Valdosta reporter Jocelyn McGarrett will tell you how.
The City of Valdosta, along with cities across the state, have been hosting a variety of events to celebrate the roles cities play in the life of its citizens. And for this Thursday, the City of Valdosta will host a city blood drive from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the City Hall Annex building in their multi-purpose room. Everyone is greatly encouraged to come out and help the city meet its goal of 25 pints of blood and giving someone the gift of life. For your News Valdosta, I'm Jocelyn McGarrett. Happy Georgia Cities Week.
The resignation of the Health and Human Services Secretary Kathleen Sebelius on Friday brings an opportunity to look more into Obamacare. Georgia has the highest number of people without insurance in the country, and Georgia is ranked 5th in the country when it comes to people without health care insurance because more and more rural hospitals and emergency rooms are closing. Governor Nathan Deal has denied Medicare to about 650,000 low-income residents. Georgia would have been granted $14.6 billion to expand Medicaid, to which Governor Deal refused.
Up next on News Valdosta, Kayla Jordan has a look at our local weather.
And Shelby Mitchell will give us the best in sports, so don't go away.
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Salad on Saturday, fruit on Friday, throw a ball Thursday. Water Wednesday, touch your toes Tuesday. Let's move Monday, swap the snacks Sunday. All the healthy children eat well and move a lot. And move a lot. And move a lot. Eat well and move a lot. 60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. So keep them active and eating well every day. Skip a rope Saturday, freeze tag Friday, tap dance Thursday. Whole grains Wednesday, try a veggie Tuesday. Let's move Monday, split the sweet Sunday. Eat well and move a lot. Today is Saturday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. All the healthy children, all the healthy children. Get ideas. Get involved. Get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. It's been raining all morning. Will it ever end? Our weather anchor Kayla Jordan has more.
Thanks, Erica. Grab your umbrellas and rain boots because these April showers are sure to bring May flowers. Expect heavy thunderstorms all day with strong winds. Today's high should be 71 degrees, but we're expecting to get up to an inch of rain. Tonight, you can hang that umbrella up, but keep that jacket handy. It will be pretty cool with a low of 40 degrees. There will be clear to partly cloudy skies and light winds. Tomorrow, the rain will go away and we can expect sunny skies with a high of 68 degrees. As we go into tomorrow evening, the low will be around 49 degrees. The UV index is low today at a 4 because of those cloudy skies. The pollen count will be at a 0.7 today due to the rain. The predominant pollens are oak, birch, and sycamore. That's all for your local weather. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Coming up, Shelby Mitchell will give us the latest in sports, so stay with us.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back. Now let's turn to Shelby Mitchell and see what she has in local sports. What's happening, Shelby?
Thanks, ladies. In Gulf South Conference baseball action, the VSU Blazers earned a 5-4 victory over West Georgia Sunday afternoon. The Blazers entered the 7th inning with a 4-3 lead and faced 2 outs with the first 2 batters. Cooper Lemons then singled and was lifted for pinch runner Dominique Smedley. Smedley took second before Michael Gouge drew a walk to bring sophomore catcher Clint Carr to the plate. Carr laced a base hit into left center field, bringing Smedley home for the game-winning run. West Georgia put up a rally in the bottom of the 7th, but fell short to the Blazers, preserving their lead. The Blazers return to action tomorrow as they travel to Milledgeville to face Georgia College at 5 p.m. The Lady Blazers softball team earned a 7-1 victory against West Georgia after Courtney Albritton set a new mark for the VSU all-time home run record in the 5th inning on Sunday afternoon. Albritton's run gave an exciting end to a 3-game sweep of the Wolves and lifted the Blazers to 36-12 on the year and 16-9 in the conference. West Georgia concluded the weekend with a 19-24 record on the year and saw their conference record drop to 7-16. One regular season series remains for the Lady Blazers before the Gulf South Conference tournament. The series begins Friday as the Blazers take on the Lee Flamers in a doubleheader beginning at 5 p.m. and concludes Sunday with a single game at 1 p.m. Keeping the ball rolling, in high school baseball, the Valdosta Wildcats are preparing for the final 2 region games of the season. This Friday, the Wildcats will travel to face the Brunswick Pirates in a doubleheader. The Pirates sit at the bottom of the region with a record of 1-7. Valdosta currently sits at 3rd place in the region and has a chance to move into 2nd place if they win both games. First pitch is set for 4:30. Across the tracks, the Lowndes County Vikings baseball team is preparing for its doubleheader against the Camden County Wildcats. Both teams are sitting closer to the bottom of their region. Lowndes hopes to recover from last year's 5-0 loss to the Wildcats. First pitch is Friday at 4:30. After an exciting win 10-3 over Faith Baptist Academy last week, the Valwood Valiants will travel to Westwood and Camilla for a conference game. The Valiants currently hold an overall record of 7-5 and 0-1 in the region. The game is set to begin at 4:30 this afternoon, but due to the rain, that game may be canceled. Tonight, both the Valdosta boys and girls soccer teams are scheduled to continue their crosstown rivalry as they go against the Lowndes County Vikings. Last time either Wildcats soccer teams played the Vikings, it resulted in a loss. This is the final region game for the teams involved. Come out and support your teams in their final rivalry game this season. The Valwood Valiants tennis team earned a spot in the region tournament this past weekend. The girls are currently #1 in the region, while the boys are the #2 seed. Both teams will battle for the region title on April 29th. Well, that's all I have for your local sports. Back to you at the news desk.
Coming up, we'll hear about a fundraiser that will sweep you off of your feet, so stay with us.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
Caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics. Spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities.
Valdosta State University.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. This past weekend, Valdosta State gave our local community a reason to dance. The 3rd annual Dancing with the Stars of Valdosta was held this past weekend. It was hosted by Valdosta State's Music and Dance Theater departments. The event is closely related to the television show Dancing with the Stars, but it is not a competition. Dancing with the Stars of Valdosta is an event that raises scholarship funds for the university's performing arts students. Dancers around Valdosta participate in the event and are asked to prepare a routine to music of their choice. For the past 3 years, they have raised almost $30,000.
Tomorrow is the deadline to enter into the 32nd Annual Congressional Art Competition. All high school students in the 8th Congressional District are eligible. An array of mixed media is accepted, including photography, drawings, prints, collages, paintings, and even computer-generated art. The first place prize is a $3,000 per year scholarship to SCAD.
Need some help enjoying the outdoors? The Georgia Department of Natural Resources has an app that can assist you in all of your outdoor ventures. The app is called the Official Georgia Fishing, Hunting, and Wildlife Guide. The app provides information such as places to hunt or fish, species profiles, and a GPS. It is also possible to purchase a hunting or fishing license through the app.
If you enjoy art and live in live entertainment, you can attend Art After Dark Friday night. Ariel Hairston has more on the story.
Thanks, guys. Art After Dark will take place this Friday from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. There will be art, live entertainment, shopping, great food, and much more. Art After Dark is held in the downtown Valdosta area on every 3rd Friday of every month. You can come out and see the unique and artsy side of Valdosta. To find out more, visit the Valdosta Mainstream website. For News Valdosta, I'm Ariel Hairston.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Erica Bacon.
And I'm Chandler D. Jackson. Thanks for watching and join us again tomorrow.